Off the top of your head, tell me what character you think has the best of every button. Best 5L, aka like, you know, not proximity normal, is definitely Versusa. Best far L is an interesting one. Maybe Katalina? Maybe Katalina? Best 2M is still Belial. Even after the nerf. It was just Belial by like a literal metric mile. That's not a thing, but don't worry about it too much. Best 2H is honestly, that shit might be Anila for real. It's Anila or Siegfried's are the two real competitors, I think. Best far H is also, honestly, maybe still below. Maybe it's Katalina as well. You gotta start to notice a pattern in a lot of these buttons. Best far H is maybe also Belial, maybe Katalina. Best far M? What do you guys think? Who's the best far M? Probably, like, UL's is really good. But again, honestly, Belial is really good, and Catalina's really good. Lucilius, certainly. Jesus Kick is in that conversation, too. Fire 5L has to be Lucilius, right? That's a good point. Maybe it is Lucia, not Cat. Vera's? Vera's the best far M? I actually don't know what Vera's far M looks like very much off the top of my head. I unironically think Anila has the best far L, or one of them. Yeah, I guess her problem is more her conversion tools in the button itself, right? The button's really good. Her kid is lacking the conversion tools to make it kind of crazy. UL2H also kind of goated, true. Sieg, you gotta hit the 6-6H, right? Anila 6H can be thrown out and work. I think Sieg or Anila probably does have the best 6-6H in the game, yes. I'm not sure who. Because Sieg's is, to be fair, also, I think a lot... it's generally... They can both be unsafe, but Sieg's is easier to make safe. And he also gets pretty crazy reward off of it. But Anila's also low crushes for some ungodly reason. Hard to say. Yeah, I had a feeling. Does Vikala have the worst 2H in the game because it feels that way? No. Her 2H is, like, okay. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Zoe 6H makes me want to kill myself? True, but Zoe 6H is also always punishable and loses to lows, right? It's good, but it's definitely more of, like... You know, it's a little bit more... She does get good conversions off of it, too, though, certainly. You wouldn't Raging Strike a guy with glasses. Okay, sure. Zoe's damage off 6H isn't crazy, though. I don't know about all that shit. All I know is that my main Zoe got the worst DP in the game. I mean, Zoe doesn't have a DP, so yeah. I have to talk about a meterless one anyway. As far as, like, metered reversals, unfortunately, Zoe is not even close to the worst, right? Like, Vasaraga probably has both of the worst metered reversals in the game, or something. Vasaraga U-Grab is definitely the worst metered reversal, right? I don't think it's, like... It's just, you know, it's the only one that you can, like, swing 2 moves into and still save jab sometimes. Versuja DP is also far worse. Versuja's is not so great. Grimnir, unironically, has a pretty bad one. Here begins Fate's episode. Hitting, close counter hit H into H for Drongo with Sieg is one of the most satisfying things in the corner. Yeah. Who has the best 2U? Gran? Is that a crazy thing to say? It might be Gran. Does Gran... I have to think about a lot of them, but Kag probably? Is it not Gran? Because Gran's is pretty big, very fast, and like one of the most like a riding free level low profile. I feel like Gran is at least in this discussion. He might not be number 1, but I think we gotta pay some respects. Versuja? Siegfried and Zeta both have good ones too, just 7 frame, like 2 hitting boys, right? But off the top of my instincts tell me that it's Gran, which doesn't necessarily mean that I'm right, but he's got a really nice 2U. I'd agree with Gran, yeah, but also you have stuff like Eustace, who is super long, but 11 frames. I still think that's not, you know... Speaking of Kag, the far H war crime, Kag far H is very good, that's true. I'm not sure if it's the best far H, but it's really good, that's a good point. Like, it is like a... Grimnir far H also, I forgot about that one. That might be the best far H, actually. Grimnir might have the best far H. Hard to say for sure, but it might be Grimnir, actually. He's got the best far H, now that I think about it. There's a lot of really good far H's, though, so... We OS Orkin with our 2M. Honestly, just give me my Brave point back. What about Bubs? Cat or Belial, I think, are also in the conversation. Even post-nerf, Belial's far H is still really good, right? Oh, DP, sure. Can't believe this guy's showing off his ability to 6-6H at me. I wish I could 6-6H too, okay. Don't be mean. Yup. Whoop. With how vulnerable it is to spot, dodge, and jump, I genuinely can't agree. Most far H's, if you spot dodge them, are going to, you're gonna be minus, right? I think you can say that. Like, also, most far H's, if you jump them, it's also gonna be, you know, far H's in general, if you hard read them with something like that, right? I think, you know, while that is fair, I think, like, having it be, like, the first box is, like, isn't it, like, 5 fucking Grimnir if you spot dodge, you get a combo? But isn't it also, like, a 5-frame startup and attack level 4? Like, it crushes other far H's, that first hit. On top of the second hit being gigantic. Oh my god! It took me a second. Luckily that move is so slow, but I didn't realize what he was doing for a little bit there. Ever since they nerfed that, you see it so rarely these days. Very curious what you say about projectiles, considering you're a Ladiva. Again, it's weird, right? Because the best projectile in the game, I feel like, has always been death, technically, if you count death as a fireball. Because the game counts death as a fireball, right? So it's like, if we're not gonna do that, then we can talk about projectiles with a little bit more, with something that makes it, like, in a little bit more of a meaningful way, right? But again, technically, death is coded as a projectile in the video game, and is obviously the best projectile, if you count that. Exclude death? Yeah, then I think, let's see. Yeah, I think Grimnir's is really good. I don't know if it's the best, but I think it's really, really good. Who would be, I guess, who would be contending? I mean, Siegfried's Fireball is certainly still good, but it's not, oh my god, it's not as insane as it once used to be. Gosha? Yeah, oh right, yeah, Belial is definitely in that discussion. That's a damn good point. Belial's definitely in that discussion. Does Sandalphon's Fireball being able to be 5 fireballs count? Or, like, would we include, like, individual Eustace? Definitely, yep. Does, like, when we, like, if Sandalphon's entire Fireball doesn't count, then, like, Wind Fireball or something is ridiculous, right? Like, his Wind Fireball or his Water Fireball or stuff like that are very, very good as well. I don't know, I guess, yeah, Zoe, if you count Dragon, then, like, you know, but again, that's like kind of like counting death. It feels like you count like all the things that the dragon can do. But yeah, Eustace is definitely in that discussion as well. My favorite projectile will always be Charlotta. Charlotta is the projectile. That's true. When you can't think of a character with a certain good move, Belial is probably the best. He certainly does have a lot going for him, that Belial guy. Vayne Shield, right? Right? Yeah, no, totally. Vayne Shield is such a strong and good move. I tried to backdash there and I fucked it up. Oopsie. They don't know it's plus. He doesn't know. Yo, the sheep. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Let's do a little M-hop safe jump there. I tried to jump. I was not allowed to jump. I think the Vakal is like trying to rush my ass down. I probably could have killed her there, actually, now that I think about it. If I converted into U-sheep or something similar. If we dodge, if we crouch under one of these M Dormice, I feel like we can maybe do this? No, okay, not quite. Oh my god! They expected that to connect, and honestly, so did I. That's fair. Oh! Sure. Okay, my god. I've seen the decline in Seek representation. Lowain? What are we talking about? What character has what? The best English dub? Lowain is really, if that is what we're talking, best win screen. Oh, okay. That seems reasonable. Lowain has a really, like, he has so many different ones, right? To my understanding. Certainly seems like a reasonable take to say Lowain is in there. That's all these gaps are like sheepable, by the way. I need to be like, if she is going to like do block string into we need to kill her for that, certainly. Look at this item RNG. What the fuck? Spike ball star, spike ball star? This is the flip side of Vakala, man. That's what happens when Vakala gets really good RNG instead. Jesus. Nice 2H. My god. It was like star, spike ball, star or something. Talking about cinematics though, Versuja. Time to play Mario Party? For real. Zoe has the best windscreen. Again, Kopka, it's my main. I see. At least you're honest. Okay. I'll snap real quick. Missed me. No, I didn't. Okay. Eep, up, oop, eep, up, oop, bonk, bonk. Oh, that's detect with 2L instead of with a throw. She's switching up how she does it, which is certainly, I would consider, worrying. Again, every time she goes, like, you know, block string into do, we should be killing her. This is, I'm letting, there's, like, all this is fake, basically. I'm just doing some very bad anti-Vakala right now. Everyone else is not built like that, I fear. Both of those were also, like, the straight-up kills that I missed there. It's very unfortunate. What in the bomb? Star? What is happening? Oh my god! I Vakala so much every time I see a Vicky, she gets wrecked, so I'm probably just shit. Things can certainly get out of hand. I mean, especially if they get Star Bomb into Star again, I think. I forgot, I didn't quite track what the items were there. If you just let Vakala get enough time on the other side of the screen, eventually, yeah, things will certainly get very bad for you. As you can maybe somewhat see right here. Oh, what? My combo? Oh, shit. I'm dropping a lot of... I'm playing very poorly against Vakala, it's a shame. Okay, the unshimmiable. There. And she is switching up how she techs, which is very good. Again, every time... I keep also being very bad against this, the little... I forget the name of it now, but... You know what I'm talking about. I don't even know if fucking Anila can kill you here. That wasn't combo. I mean, I could have extended that, but I'm also not sure if it would have fully animated, which it didn't anyway. Nice. Wow. Yeah. I tried to do 2 hits to get the full animation, but... Screen pollution designed to snowball is what I really like about that kind of zoner, yeah. You can't give Vakala too much free time on the other side of the screen. Nice. Little delayed 6XL. Works out pretty well right there. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Vex safely. Again. Again, that is all fake. Some really bad anti-Vakala stuff going on. To my chagrin. Unfortunately, it is all my fault. Yeah, again, that... Yeah, like, just even... Like, that was supposed to be you cheap. Even Ramification can hit her out of that, right? That is, like, one of the faker things that any character can do, really. Is Vakala trying to do block string into... Nice. Finally caught her. She is switching up how she techs, which is very good. I've never seen Anila SSBA not fully connect. It's pretty finicky when it gets full animation. What's going on, Scully? Okay. I missed the punish? That's supposed to be -6. She can space it out to make it safer, but I don't believe she did that right there. Okay. I'm okay with these 6XMs. They really don't amount to too much in the grand scheme. So you're not going to catch me, you know, giving too much elemental stack over to it. Oh, I thought the sheeps would clear the trap. They did not. I didn't look. Snap. What the hell? That one's supposed to be -6. I'm certain it is, but I think if she spaces it out, it cannot be, but I don't think she's been spacing it out like that. I think it's a little bit harder to space out than, you know, she hasn't been doing that good of a job of it. Oh my god, the run under low. I was hitting the guard button, but I wasn't blocking low. That's fair. Okay, okay. Nice. This is a bit of a problem. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Nice 2H. Well done. Yeah. When did Vakala get that shadow buff? What shadow buff? Vakala's proving why M Dormouse has so many caveats as a fireball that knocks down and hits full screen and is really good as a zoner that wants to set up? Yeah. Having real mix? Oh, I see. Here comes a random bullshit go. Unskippable cinematic from across the screen. Yippee. I mean, to be fair, that Vakala was playing very well, right? I don't think any of that was unearned, right? They were playing quite well on defense. They were mixing up their zoning. Like, that is not necessarily super easy for Vakala to come by. Plus, to be fair, was also not playing very well. I think it combined, to result in pretty favorable outcomes for my rat daughter. There's a lot of fake stuff they were doing that I was letting them get away with. Oh, same ballistic missile. It's not a real mix. That Vicala 6XM is unblockable the first 5 times per set. I think he's talking about the cross under low, not the 6XM. It's more so that Vicala 6XM is just not a very, like, there's really no reason to give a lot of your mental stack over to it, right? It's just not a threatening move to get hit by at all unless you're about to die. A lot of 6XMs are like that. But I am a little confused as to how I kept missing those punishes. I'm not sure if that was... I know you can space it out to make it safe, but I'm pretty sure you have to do a little better than that Vicala was doing. So maybe it's more generous than I gave it credit for. That's bad. What the hell? Okay, sure, yeah. Sure. This is a very... something about the way the Siegfried is doing his thing is confusing to me. Okay, sure. Yeah, I can't quite tell what he's gonna do, like, ever, which is certainly good for him. Oh! Nice, nice. I'm saying Q for 20 minutes, haven't gotten a game where you fighted these people. Never mind, I found one. There you go. The father-daughter debuff, it's true. Yo, the sheep! If only I could do that. Ball 6M is great in certain knockdowns where you have them set up with a trap behind them, so start combos. True, I mean, in that case, you definitely should dedicate a lot more of your mental stack to stopping that, right? If he's gonna get actual reward off of it. Oh, I meant, yep, just whiffed my combos. Fortunate. Bonk. Stay down, Mr. Friedel. Bonk, bonk, and safe jump. Sure. That was punishable, but I didn't have the meter to... Ah! Yeah, this Siegfried is freaking me out. I'm not gonna... He did this... He almost did this last set, too, but now it's working out a little better for him. I fat-fingered the attempt at the spot dodge on the Uverdrongen there, and that also created even more panic in your boy. Bonk, bonk. He was really trying to safe jab there. I was certain he was going to attempt a DP of some kind. Shows what I know. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yep. We love safe jabs in this house, especially against serial killers like this Siegfried. Oh, wait. Sieg cooking? For real. I don't know what he's... Whatever he's cooking is like, toxic to... Like, poisonous. Heavily. This is safe, so we should probably stop him. I mean, I guess fine. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. He jumped over my fireball with his air stall? This is -5, so... Anila can't really do anything about it. I have no idea what this fella's gonna do. I'm not gonna lie to you, that is certainly something. That is super reactable, right? Even getting hit by that last set is very, that shit is, unacceptable. No matter how brain-wiped I am, that is, like, or how confused the Siegfried makes me. That shit is, like, 40-something frames. It's significantly slower than even, like, Ladiva 5U, for reference. It's got the U skill slowdown, too, so it's closer to, like, 50, realistically. It's like, you should really, like, never, ever, 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 ever get hit by Siegfried's, Uverdrongen. Nice. That is punishable if you don't space it out. Gotta start throw baiting Mr. Friedo here a little bit more. Okay. What the? That's not a throw tech. You're quite the man, Siegfried. Verdrongen on defense is not what I would have expected, certainly, right? I don't know. Maybe this guy's doing a challenge too. He delay teched with Verdrongen with the slam. That's a new one. I'm not gonna lie. New Verdrongen tech? That's what I'm saying, man. It's his delay tech option apparently. Oh shit! I wasn't plus enough off that. I'm so spoiled by Ladiva, man. The idea that you can be like someone can block one of your jump normals and you're like minus enough or not plus enough to not get no escaped is so foreign to me. It was like +7 off of her JH or something like that at worst on block. Maybe a little bit worse, but like still. Oh, actually got over it. Nice. Timing to get over that fireball is certainly a little finicky. Bonk. 1, 2, 3. Safe jab. Yep. Still my turn. Good, sir. I love that safe jumps actually matter in this patch. I will say that with my entire chest forever and ever. Safe jumps actually beating Brave counter is so nice. A bit hungry for goat meat. Tech with 623M, trust. Oh, yeah, that's at least a DP. That's something. Yeah, I had a feeling. I tried to backdash, because last time we had that interaction, he also 6xh like that. I tried to backdash away, but his 6xh does chase down very well. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Holy throw. Oh, we can't get close H off that. Why not, man? Why do you hate me? Nice, we are plus there, Mr. Frido. I think you're just dead if I do like this, certainly, right? Yeah. Okay. The skill-based patch. I look at all the characters around me with their plus on block aerials and wonder why I chose the one character of the game that's minus on block with them. What is like if I like hit from up here, +1? Am I overplaying Ladiva? Hold on. I could have sworn Ladiva feels like all of her fucking shit is so plus. Like JU, you know, if I cat like the top of the head with JU, I'm +8. You see what I mean? JH +8 is what I'm saying. I'm hitting her in the head, right? It's like as high up as I can like reasonably hit her with this shit. Now, of course, you know her JM obviously. Even that's +3. Like even that, like that can hit from way higher up, right? Yeah, even there you go. If I hit really high up, that's her anti-air move, right? So that's pretty common. Here begins. I'm so confused when like I hit someone with a JH. God forbid women get plus frames for real. I'm so confused when I hit someone with a JH and they block it and they like throw me. And I'm like, whoa. Like I tried a far L afterwards and I got thrown, which means I was +2 or less. I'm just like, well, on a JH, Ladiva could never, man. Now, Ladiva's aerials are also slower than average, right? So that's kind of the idea. And the grappler is, you know, sort of historically given some pretty belligerent jumps. So, like, I'm not saying it doesn't, you know, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. It does definitely spoil me a little bit. Oh, sure. Sure, can't hop over his fireball, certainly. There you go. Finally caught him actually delay teching. And not, I mean, delay teching with a button that I would expect him to delay tech with, I suppose. Rather. Instead of delay teching with Verdrangen. That I would consider to be surprising. That's fair. He lost there last time I fat fingered the spot dodge. I mean, I didn't lose my brave point on the bright side, but I think I'm still dead. Oh no, okay. Fat finger, like, at least we tried to spot dodge there, and it led to some better outcomes. Oh, nice. I was a little too passive there. After some of these whiffs, let's try and take my time back. Why, Lord, why have you put inequity against me? So true. Bonk. Okay. Sure. That doesn't confer... what? You can't get far M after... Oh, okay. Well, I messed it up. Okay, I messed it up again. This is... I am, you know... This is some really solid Granblue. And if you should definitely play exactly like I am currently playing. Okay, that was actually pretty goated, I'm not gonna lie to you. But everything else, perhaps I was being sarcastic about it being really solid Granblue part. Used to get that in close combat when not playing Beware. Thankfully, one update buffed blocks on jump-ins. Good, sucks to get a jump-in and not start your offense. Yep. It's not just Anila, too. It's happened to me on a lot of other characters where, like, I get a jump-in and they throw me and they actually win. But to be fair, I guess Anila's JH probably does, like, hit people from higher up than Ladiva's JH can, right? Like, that sort of angle on it. But I suppose, like, it is basically her equivalent of a Ladiva JM. It's just that she doesn't have, like, a giant big plus on block button, right? To jump in with. She only has, like, Ladiva JM style stuff. He immediately threw. Wow. Okay. That was a little too obvious, I will say. You've been beating my ass with the Raging Strikes over and over, good sir. There's a fellow Eustace in YouTube chat. You should make a Brick Sayings bingo game we can play during streams. I don't have sayings, do I? So true, bestie, is the free space. Thoughts? Bonk. Bonk also should be the free space, maybe, actually. But I might say that more than so true, bestie. I fat finger the spot dodge? Alright, listen, that happens to me a lot. That's because I'm bad at the video game. That's a different thing. I wouldn't call that a saying. Blank my beloved? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, when you put it like that, I suppose that is fair. We can OS even Orchid into nothing, as long as he's close enough. With 2M there. I'm gonna SSBA the Siegfried, man. That might be a safe jab. Yeah, it is. Yep. I myself adapted to say so true, bestie. It's amazing. Yep. So Drew bested. I agree. Imagine Lediva and Boss in a world with command throws and Strive. All Strive command throws are throw invul. I mean, the fact that it would, believe it or not, I don't think that would be that amazing. Well, obviously, it'd be nice, it'd be a buff, but like, command grabs lose to matching in this game because of the throw protection, right? It's like there would still, like, there would still be some shenaniganry, certainly. We woke up throw immediately. You didn't even see what I was. He just did it. That's my bad. Yeah, we can't OS that. Those are the rules. This Siegfried. No one has ever tried to kill me as hard as this Siegfried is currently trying to kill me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel despised. I don't know what I did to him, but he's not my biggest fan. Bro, chill. Oh my god. Hell, stop. I'm sorry. I respect it. I understand that we're opponents and you're trying to win, but like I feel so scared. I feel so hated. Do you tech the Aki way? That's true. Person is trying to kill me is another one for sure. Fuck. Okay, that was entirely accidental, but in a crime to be lucky. You know, let's just do this. Yeah. Maybe we could get a cheeky reset there is what I was potentially considering, and it worked out. Onk check. He's onk. Yo, perfect. Feeding for that 6xh like you were before it was sealed away by chat. I miss her so much. I'm not gonna lie. Like Midnight's only 6xh round. It took the zeal out of me for about 3 minutes, and then immediately, like as soon as the sect after that started, I was like, man, get rammed though. Like, what if they got rammed? Am I like, what if we just rammed them, chat? What if we just held them down and rammed them? Wouldn't that just be exquisite for everyone involved? My God.